My first concern in this matchup, Jesse.
Yes.
Mike McGlinchey. Everyone wants to say Mike McGlinchey's having a great year. Not that, for sure. You know what? He's going to have to block someone this week. And I don't mean like a few weeks ago against Max Crosby where he got all this credit, but really it was like him plus a tight end and a running back, and they were rolling to the left. Like, they're not going to be able to help McGlinchey in this game. You know, they got to help on Micah Parsons, who's probably going to be on the other side. Or it's going to be Micah Parsons on McGlinchey. There's going to be a lot of times where he's one-on-one on DeMarcus Lawrence, and he's going to have to freaking block someone unless they're up big. And they can just run the ball. That's a concern for me. The Mike McGlinchey factor, right there.
Yeah, I think, you know what? I think McGlinchey will be okay because they can help McGlinchey out. Whenever you're on the edge, you can get help, whether from a tight end or a back, like you said. I do think this is a concern, but I think the concern is up the middle. I think Brindell might be the concern. Ooh. Because there was a couple times last week where Parsons actually rushed up the middle, blitzed up the middle, and he got clean through at Brady, ate up the running back, was able to get home. I think the concern is valid. I just don't know if the concern is Mike McGlinchey, only because they can't help. And I will say this, now that Debo is back in the lineup, George Kittle low-key went back to being George Kittle that he was with Jimmy Garoppolo. I mean, he didn't get a lot of catches. His numbers were down. He didn't get in the end zone. It seemed like, okay, you know, he's still playing third fiddle here on the offense. So I think because of that, and knowing that they have weapons in McCaffrey and Debo, that they can use Kittle a lot to help out McGlinchey, and I actually expect that they will do so.
Okay, they might have to. I'm not saying McGlinchey's going to fold or he's going to ruin the game for them. It's just what I'm saying is he's going to be tested in this game more than he's been tested in a while, because Dallas has, they can always put 4 pass rushers on the field at a time, and everyone needs to hold up one-on-one.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, he's a concern. Spencer Burford's a concern. I mean, really, one-on-one in terms of pass protection, I'm more concerned about Burford than McGlinchey. So, I mean, the right side, they're going to get singled up. They're going to have to block people one-on-one. Can they do it? Unless, of course, the Niners get out to a big lead, Dallas can't stop the run, and they just lean on them, which could totally happen. But if that doesn't happen, if they got to come from behind, first of all, that's a first for Brock Purdy. He's never had to get out of the Niners game plan. We're like, oh shit, we're down 2 scores. We have to come back. He hasn't been in that situation, and Mike McGlinchey hasn't been in that situation in a while either.
I agree. I think like I said, I think that they have pass rushers galore. So it's not just Parsons. That's not the only player that they have. They have other guys that they can throw at you, and they move Parsons all over the field. He tries to pick out the weak link, much like Bosa does. So if they feel like it's a matchup that they can exploit, they'll definitely go after it. I do think, like I said, the interior of that line, interior right, is probably a little bit of a concern, but Mike McGlinchey himself isn't my biggest concern. I think it's more probably Brindell, to be real with you.